This is the last in our series of exercises for the plantar fascia problem. For runners who've had this chronic irritation to the heel pain, we need to be really good at doing a simple single-legged squat. But what we're going to emphasize is, yet again, that this is an integrated solution. So Dylan's going to stand on his right foot. He's just going to start by getting a sense of where his weight is. We don't want all our weight on the heel that's painful. We don't want all the weight on the forefoot. We want it to be equally distributed between the two. So he might shift a little forward, a little back until he feels like my weight is kind of in the middle, almost like he's putting pressure through the middle of his arch. He's going to think of 3 points of contact. We're going to call this the tripod. Big toe, little toe, middle of the heel. Not on the medial band that's painful, but a little more towards the middle, right? So we want to take a tiny bit of pressure off that. Keep the big toe connected. Now start doing a little mini squat. When you do the squat, I want you to imagine you're sitting on a chair and then coming up. Let's keep your eyes up like you're looking down the trail or down the track. That's it. Focus on challenging it and getting back control. Take a pause at the bottom. Take a pause at the top. Good. Sit in the chair. Use the hip. That's it. Drive that hip back so that the knee doesn't have to drive too far forward. Good. Let's try the other leg. So same idea, 3 points of contact. One of your feet will normally have a little bit more inward roll or pronation than the other one. Dylan's left foot has more than his right foot. So keeping pressure on that big toe is going to be a little bit more difficult for you. Good. Come back up. Good. Now, keep going with this. If he got really good control and he felt really fluid and solid with this, and he could do that for 60 seconds, then the next level of this is to just let that knee come a little further forward when he squats so that his heel almost lifts. There, and then comes back up. So he gets that subtle transition of when he's offloading the heel, but loading the plantar fascia in a way that will help him when he's running. And beyond this first level in our series here, the progressions are going to be obvious. They'll be load, speed, etc.
Isolation and integration. Thank you guys for following along.